16th. We're going to do the wave simulation today. The link and password are right here. We're going to study, we've been looking at these earthquakes like, P wave, S wave. Why do they look like that? Why does the P wave always strike first? Why does the S wave always strike second? Like, why do these waves more? Why the S waves have a higher on our seismographs? So let's do a little simulation today. When you do this and you open up to it, there's the worksheet. You're going to open up this worksheet. A buoyant anchored in the ocean floor. A large wave approaches the buoyant. How does the wave move as it goes by? What's going to happen to this? The two images here are side views of ocean waves. How are they different? Interesting. We're going to study these transverse waves, which are called S waves, and then we have these longitudinal waves. Those are actually P waves. I will cite them down below, but you're going to be studying two different ways today. I would have the lights turned off in this. I'd show the grid for some contrast. Maybe show the rulers for a little distance. Oh, transverse, which is our S wave. Interesting. Notice the green line. That's the reason why I turn off the lights, because if you turn them off, it's hard for them to see. But here, interesting. Notice the motion. Notice the speed. And then if I flip it and I go to longitudinal, which is a P wave, notice the motion. Interesting. I wish we could have done this lab with a slinky. Notice the speed. Notice what's going on. Interesting. So you're just going to answer the questions. It's going to walk you through. You're just going to notice, like, hey, like, what do you notice about these? And then I got a question, like, what do you notice about the motion they have? It's going to be the same. Questions 1 and 2 are going to be the same as 3 and 4. Question 1 and 2 are for the transverse wave, the S wave that goes up and down. What's the motion of the hand? What's the motion of the green dot? Follow the single crest of the wave. How does the crest move? The crest of the wave it's the top of the wave. So if I change it to a longitude or a transverse wave, that's like stuff. Then use a ruler, measure the distance. Measure the distance of a wavelength. What is the wavelength of the wave? How is the distance between the two troughs? What is the speed? How do you measure a wavelength? It's real simple. You take the ruler, and it's from one crest to another. So you can actually just take it and measure like there. Like the other one, longitudinal. Yeah, it's basically the top of the wave, so you can just measure between 2 points on here. Then, basically, put all your time and effort into question 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's all a build up for here. How are they different? How is a P wave different than an S wave? Using everything you saw on the simulation. Maybe down below here, if you can, that'd be great. How are they similar? Put everything into here. How are they different? How is a P wave different than an S wave? Maybe put how they're similar. I'd put all your effort into question number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just to play around to see how you know what's different about them and what's similar. Yeah, have fun with this. I wish we could have done the Slinky Lab. Email me if you have questions or concerns. It's just to give you guys some experience with waves and why our seismographs look like the way they do. I was impressed the last 2 days what everyone did with the seismographs. Email me if you guys have any questions or concerns. You guys have a good day.